Hi everyone, welcome back to Practical Organic Living. Today's episode will actually be a little different than our previous videos because this is our first video in our coffee series. So before I dive into what we'll be talking about today, I'd like to talk about why I've got into the idea of roasting coffee at home. I think I've always had a good sense of taste. So a couple years ago, I was inspired to roast coffee at home because when you roast coffee at home, you get to taste different types of coffee. So today I'll give you 3 reasons why you want to consider roasting coffee at home. The first reason is that you can actually save money. So the typical price for a cup of coffee that you buy at the store is about $4. And usually for a cup of coffee at the store, they put about an ounce of coffee. And if you were to go out and buy coffee that's already roasted, the price is about a little less than $2 per ounce. So the price of a cup of coffee that you buy at the store is about double the price if you were to just go out and buy roasted coffee and brew it yourself at home. On the other hand, if you were to purchase your own green coffee beans and roast and brew your own coffee at home, the average price is about $6 per pound. Roasting and brewing your own coffee at home is about 10 times cheaper than buying a cup of coffee at the store. And the second reason why you want to roast coffee is because coffee beans, once roasted, actually has a very short shelf life. The optimal time period to enjoy the best cup of coffee is about 7 to 10 days once it's roasted. So roasting coffee at home gives you the advantage of having the most fresh coffee. The shelf life for green coffee beans is about a year. So you can actually go out and buy different types of green coffee and only roast as much as you need at a time so that you can actually enjoy different cup of coffee every day. So the third reason why you want to roast coffee at home is because whenever you go to a coffee shop, when you look at the menu for their single origin pour over, the choices are very limited. Usually there's only 1 or 2 types of coffee that you can choose from. But if you were to buy green coffee beans from like a warehouse, for example, they have so many different choices that you can choose from. And then you can actually pick based on the profiles or origins of that particular type of coffee. So what do you need to start roasting coffee at home? There's just some simple equipments that you need. One is a simple kitchen scale because you want to make sure you don't overfill the coffee roasters. Otherwise, the beans itself will not roast evenly. The other thing you need, of course, is a roaster. So when I first started roasting coffee, I was inspired by Peaceful Cuisine, who's a Japanese YouTuber, because the way he roasts coffee at home is that he actually uses this type of device. So this allows you to use a portable stove to roast coffee at home. But after one try using this type of roaster, I decided not to use it anymore because you have to keep turning the handle. Otherwise, the coffee will not roast evenly and then it'll burn. So that's when I've looked into other options. So at that time, the Boca Boca roasters just hit the market and it checked mostly all of the boxes that I was looking for. All in all, it was easy to use and the machine actually turns on its own. So you don't actually have to manually, stand over the machine to manually turn the roaster. And we felt that the coffee that we roasted using the Boca Boca machine is pretty good. The other main reason to why we like it is that you can actually take apart the roaster and clean when needed. Because when you roast coffee, a lot of the coffee oils actually build up. That can affect the taste of the coffee. And the third equipment or ingredient you need is green coffee beans. So that's all you need to start roasting coffee at home. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. And Gordon will show you guys how we roast coffee at home in our next episode. We'll see you next time. Bye.